That really hurt.
It did.
Just to be absolutely clear with you, that really, really hurt.
Yeah. It was supposed to be a pretend bottle.
Anyway, let's move it on.
Yes, I would like to converse about something very important. Why is it that we have leather seats in cars? Because in reality, it's a terrible material. I mean, it's too shiny and slippery, and it's too hot or it's too cold. It's rubbish.
No, I know. But I think it's because we got hung up on the idea, didn't we, that leather is somehow posh on a car seat. But it didn't used to be like that. In the old days, the posh people sat in the back of the car on cloth seats, and it was the chauffeur, the driver, sitting at the front that gave him leather because it's hard wearing. I've got a picture here of an old car. Look, they didn't even extend the roof to cover it. Just another 3 feet would have done it. And I think that's deliberate. I think that's to remind him that he's scum.
Yeah. What would you two like to have instead of leather?
Well, there's all sorts of things you could use. You could have cable knit, wool. Well, which is... But it's nice, it's cosy. I'm just
Lovely.
desperately looking around. I mean, his jumper would make quite a good car seat.
Yeah, be
It's
cosy.
nylon. It is, or pleblon, one of the two.
It's a good idea.
It isn't a good idea.
It's right.
It isn't. Or, how's this for an idea? Let me just throw it out there. Why not take a cow, turn the middle of it into burgers and steaks, and then instead of throwing the skin away, use it to cover the seats of your car?
Because it's a terrible material and it doesn't work.
That's only because you two have decided to be vegetarians.
Well, no, hang on.
No, they have.
Well,
they
a bit.
actually have. They woke up together one morning and went, let's not eat meat anymore.
OK, we didn't wake up together one morning.
Absolutely clear on
Just a
that.
fine
They
definition.
mysteriously arrived at the same conclusion at pretty much the same day.
Anyway, we still eat chicken.
Yep, and chicken is a vegetable.
Well, it is.
No, it is. Scientifically, chicken is a vegetable. If you cut a chicken's head off, it still runs around,
There you go.
thereby proving it's not a sentient being, it's a higher order vegetable.
It's a vegetable.
Scientifically, it is.
OK, then, well, we'll make the seats in your cars out of chicken skins. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Wouldn't a chicken skin seat just look like a giant scrotum?
Yes, and that's your fault for not eating meat. So now let's move on, shall we? I've got something. Back in the 1920s, OK, a Scottish company made a car which they said was for women. Got a picture of it here. It's called the Galloway.
Yeah, but what about that car makes it for women? It's just
Well,
a
they
car.
said that it had a smaller than usual steering wheel and a more reliable engine.
Oh, yeah, of course, because men don't want a reliable engine, do they? It's only women.
I hate reliable engine. Also, you could drive it standing up, which is what women did in the 1920s. This sort of thing is still going on today, actually, because I've got news of one here. A car that's been launched called the Seat Me Cosmopolitan. We have a picture of it. There you go.
Sorry, how do you spell me?
M-I-I.
It is me.
It is a me. It's
What are you
been
driving
done
these
in...
days? I've got a me.
Well, it's been done in collaboration with Cosmopolitan magazine. It's aimed at Cosmo Girl, it says. And, are you ready? The headlights have an eyeliner shape.
No, they don't.
It's easy to park.
Oh, yeah, because I much prefer a car that's hard to park because I'm a man.
Can we just can we get something clear here, OK? This gender splitting of cars is ridiculous. It's like saying, oh, well, a woman's airline seat or a woman's matches or a woman's anything.
Hello, can I buy a box of women's pencils, please?
Exactly.
Say.
Exactly. The only things I can think of that can be split by gender are bicycles, because of the crossbar,
Oh, yeah.
and underwear.
Sometimes, yeah.
Overshare?
No, I said that. I left in a hurry.
It is that, honestly, I just can't understand why people think there's such a thing as a woman's car and a man's car.
No, it's ridiculous. It's not as if you drive cars with your old chap or your magic triangle. It's ridiculous. But anyway, there's there's listen.
It's a little practice.
But a few years ago, Volvo did a concept car, and they boasted very loudly that the whole thing had been designed entirely by women. OK, and I've got a picture of it. It's a coupe with gull-wing doors and a massive engine.
So everyone would do.
I would definitely have done that.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. Men and women are exactly the same when it comes to cars.
Yes.
The end.
Exactly.
Right, now, you know Tesla? Tesla believes it's pioneering the electric car, but that ain't so. There was a Scottish company back in the 60s, made an electric car. I've got a picture of it here.
Oh, God.
It's called the Scamp, OK? It had a top speed of 35 miles an hour, a range of 20 miles, and I want to make it absolutely plain, that's Scottish, not British.
It is, yeah. Very definitely. Yeah, that is Scottish.
I think we can end conversation straight there. Right, now...